Imagine a future where reality and fantasy merge into one, where robots greet guests with a smile. Architecture looks like it came from another world, and every building stands as a gateway to a new dimension. This is not science fiction, and not the plot of an anime. This is the reality we are moving toward, and it is getting closer with each passing day. Welcome back, guys. As always, Alfie here. In today's video, we have gathered for you all the most exciting innovations of this week, the ones already changing our world. You are watching the AI Nexus, and we'll cover every step of the way. Let's go. Right in the heart of Osaka, Japan, one of the most grandiose events of the decade has begun. The World Expo 2025. This is more than just an exhibition. It is a global forum uniting over 160 countries. As of now, more than 9 million tickets have already been sold. Among the participants are leading companies and organizations such as Panasonic, Mitsubishi, NTT, Bandai, Namco, Hitachi, and many others. They are showcasing cutting-edge technologies in sustainable development, artificial intelligence, robotics, and urban infrastructure. At the World Expo 2025 in Osaka, China unveiled one of the most impressive robots of the exhibition, the humanoid Walker C, developed by the Chinese company UBTech Robotics. This robot became the centerpiece of the China Pavilion, serving as a welcoming guide and showcasing China's cutting-edge achievements in robotic technologies, artificial intelligence, and human-machine interaction. Walker C is a high-tech humanoid standing 163 centimeters tall and weighing 43 kilograms, equipped with 20 degrees of freedom, which allows it to move smoothly, steadily, and naturally. It can walk at speeds of up to 6 kilometers per hour, confidently, navigate around obstacles and climb or descend slopes, making it highly adapted to real-world environments. The robot is able to greet visitors, guide them through the pavilion, present China's technological accomplishments, and interact with people, including multilingual speech and answering questions. It is no coincidence that people often say China lives in a world of its own. Just recently, China hosted the world's first half marathon featuring both robots and humans during the half marathon in Beijing. 21 humanoid robots ran side by side with human participants. This time, the robot winner named Tiangong Ultra completed the 21-kilometer distance in 2 hours and 40 minutes, more than twice as slow as the fastest human. The other robots were even less successful. Although robots have appeared at marathons before, this was the first time they competed against humans over such a long distance. The course included uphill sections, turns, and uneven surfaces. Some robots managed to finish the race, while others struggled right from the start. One robot fell at the starting line and lay there for several minutes before getting back up and continuing the race. Another one ran a few meters and crashed into a barrier, causing its human operator to fall. All of the robots were made in China by various companies. They came in all shapes and sizes. Some were shorter than 120 centimeters, while others stood as tall as 180 centimeters. One company proudly claimed that its robot looked almost like a real woman and could wink and smile. Several robots ran wearing sneakers. One was wearing boxing gloves, and another wore a red headband with the Chinese characters meaning destined to win. The companies tested their robots for several weeks before the race, and at the competition, the mechanical runners arrived accompanied by their human trainers. Given the need for engineering and navigation teams, the event resembled a car race. The winning robot, Tiangong Ultra, is a creation of the Beijing Humanoid Robotics Innovation Center. It completed the distance in 2 hours and 40 minutes, while the fastest human finished in 1 hour and 2 minutes. This innovation center is 43% owned by the state, with the remaining shares equally divided between the technology giant Xiaomi and China's leading humanoid robot manufacturer UBTech. At Expo 2025, Kawasaki Heavy Industries unveiled the much-talked-about futuristic vehicle Corleone, a 4-legged machine controlled by shifting its center of gravity and powered by hydrogen. Although its appearance seems straight out of science fiction, Corleone's capabilities have sparked interest far beyond the world of futurists. This machine moves confidently across rough terrain, mountains, forests, and rivers. making it an ideal solution for situations where conventional vehicles are powerless. It is no surprise that such a platform is already being considered as a potential foundation for military operations, delivering equipment to hard-to-reach areas, evacuating the wounded, and conducting reconnaissance at the same time. Corleo holds great promise for civilian applications as well in rescue missions, scientific expeditions, and even extreme tourism. The French have also joined the race to create multifunctional industrial robotic machines. The company Neo Robotics has introduced its new robot named ARU, a universal assistant designed for inspection and technical maintenance tasks in challenging industrial environments. ARU is a modular robot with a unique polymorphic design, combining features of a snake-like robot, a rover, and a quadruped mechanism. The robot is capable of moving across uneven surfaces, crawling, climbing stairs, overcoming obstacles, and even changing the shape of its body depending on the task. The robot can independently plot a route, detect malfunctions in pipelines, inspect the condition of equipment, and even collect samples. ARU operates both in fully autonomous and semi-automatic modes, with the option of remote control through a secure interface. Japan's largest toy manufacturer, Bandai, presented the Gundam Next Future Pavilion at Osaka Expo 2025, featuring a life-size statue of the legendary robot named Gundam. Interestingly, this statue was assembled from parts of the same robot that once performed live shows in Yokohama, where the giant machine was able to take various poses and gesture with its arms. It remains unclear why the robot was dismantled and turned into a static statue for the Osaka exhibition. Inside the pavilion, visitors can explore space technologies that have not yet been realized, including concepts like an orbital elevator. At the Chinese SAIC GM factory, humanoid robots named Kepler have begun working replacing humans in yet another important segment of industrial production. The robots are actively involved in the car assembly process, performing tasks such as handling parts, assembling components, and interacting with human workers. Thanks to their high precision and flexibility, they significantly improve production efficiency, enhance assembly quality, and reduce labor costs. The Kepler Forerunner K2 is a fifth-generation humanoid robot with 52 degrees of freedom, which allows it to perform complex movements and manipulations with high accuracy. Each of the robot's arms is equipped with 11 degrees of freedom and can lift loads of up to 15 kilograms, while the fingertips are fitted with tactile sensors, featuring 96 contact points for autonomous task execution. The Kepler Forerunner K2 is equipped with the Intelligent Nebula AI system, which is responsible for object recognition, spatial orient, and obstacle avoidance. At the Osaka Kansai Expo, there was no shortage of bright surprises inside the Sustainable Food Court Pavilion. A charming robot chef appeared created by the Japanese restaurant chain Takoya Dotonbori Kukuru. This takoyaki bot with a friendly face and dressed in a chef's uniform quickly became a true star of the gastronomic zone. The robot assists the staff in preparing one of Osaka's most popular dishes, takoyaki. It skillfully flips the dough balls on the hot grill, helps with serving the dishes, and waves its hands cheerfully entertaining visitors installed inside a glass booth. It has become not only a useful assistant, but also a photogenic attraction. For the first time, a humanoid robot stepped onto the stage of the legendary show TED. A robot already being called the future household assistant for millions, and its name is Neo. It is not just a machine. It is a butler robot designed to live side by side with humans, smart, polite, adaptive, and eerily realistic. It was introduced to the public by Norwegian engineer and founder of the company 1X Bernt Bornik, and instantly captured the attention of the entire tech industry. Neo is not being trained to work in factories. It is learning to live in our homes, setting the table, cleaning rooms, watering plants, and even holding conversations. Its movements are inspired by human anatomy, and its behavior is the result of machine learning in real-world environments among people. That is why the developers call it not just a bot, but a true butler in training. This very presentation could mark the beginning of a new era where humans and robots will not be competitors, but partners. At the World Expo 2025 in Osaka, One of the most unusual and thought-provoking pavilions was a project called the Future of Life. Also known as Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro's Pavilion, this legendary Japanese scientist, one of the leading experts in the field of humanoid robotics, has dedicated his entire career to exploring the questions. What does it mean to be human? Can a machine acquire consciousness? Where does the boundary lie between the living and the non-living? The pavilion showcases not just robots, but technological works of art, each one embodying important aspects of human culture, nature, and the future. The main mission of these androids is not simply to inform visitors, but to interact with them on a deep emotional level. Thanks to advanced artificial intelligence algorithms, these machines become mirrors of our own feelings and thoughts. They greet guests, guide them through the pavilion, and invite the audience to reflect on philosophical questions. Can a machine be alive? How will humans change in 50 or 1,000 years? Demonstration flights of the eVTOL Hexa aircraft also took place at the exhibition. Through this, the company Lift Aircraft announced the start of its operations in Japan. Previously, the company had begun conducting introductory flights in Texas, United States of America. Now Japanese residents will also have the opportunity to undergo training and enjoy a ride in the flying vehicle. The company does not sell the aircraft, but offers anyone the chance to fly it for a fee. A pilot's license is not required for this type of transport. A fully charged battery is enough for 15 minutes of flight at cruising speed. If the pilot does not perform a landing, by that time, the aircraft will automatically descend and land without human intervention. If one or even several motors shut down, Hexa will be able to perform a soft landing using the thrust from the remaining rotors. The maximum flight altitude is artificially limited to ensure that the aircraft does not interfere with air traffic and does not pose a threat to the safety of other aircraft. The Shenzhen-based company AI Robotics has introduced its next-generation humanoid robot named Alphabot II. The robot features a unique design with a movable waist and legs, allowing it to adjust its working height from 0 to 2.4 meters. Thanks to its precise forced feedback system, the robot is capable of performing tasks that require both strength and delicacy. It can adapt to various environments and carry out a wide range of tasks, from preparing traditional Chinese writing instruments to interacting with users through facial expression recognition. In the future, Alphabot II will be used in industrial sorting, inspection, and assembly, as well as for household tasks such as elderly care and assistance with domestic chores. AI Robotics plans to scale up production, aiming to release 10,000 units of the robot by the year 2028. A new robotic humanoid, remotely controlled in real time, was presented by the Japanese company Cyberdine at the Osaka Kansai Expo 2025 inside the Persona Nature Reverse Pavilion. The core of the technology lies in the fact that a human operator, positioned inside a special station equipped with sensors on the arms and body, can control the robot's movements in real time. The humanoid robot, located at a distance, precisely mirrors all motions, including hand and finger gestures. Thanks to an advanced system for capturing and transmitting bioelectrical signals, the control is so accurate that the robot is capable of performing complex manipulations, such as pouring drinks, interacting with objects, and even assisting visitors. Such a robot can be applied in the medical field, elderly care, hazardous industrial environments, and even in space. Chinese engineers never ceased to amaze recently. The company Fourier Intelligence introduced its new humanoid robot called N1. This robot is standing 1 meter 30 centimeters tall and weighing 38 kilograms, and was developed with a focus on openness and accessibility. N1 is built on a lightweight aluminum and plastic frame, is capable of operating for more than 2 hours without recharging, and can reach speeds of up to 3.5 meters per second. Even now, the N1 is demonstrating impressive abilities. The robot is able to walk confidently, maneuver through space, stand up after falling, and maintain balance when exposed to external forces. Thanks to its powerful control system and visual information processing, it can recognize objects, navigate its surroundings, and interact with both items and people. The engineers also demonstrated how N1 can play football, coordinating its leg and body movements, tracking the ball, and making decisions in real time. Beijing-based company Lingbao showcased its latest robot named Casbot 01 at an exhibition, a humanoid assistant designed to perform a variety of tasks. The robot stands at 1.79 meters tall and weighs 60 kilograms. It is intended for use in household environments as well as industrial settings, where it can operate for up to 4 hours without needing a recharge. The key features of Casbot 01 lie in its ability to adapt to its surroundings and carry out tasks that require fine motor skills and precision. It is equipped with advanced sensors and an artificial intelligence system enabling it to recognize objects, identify people, and respond appropriately to specific tasks. This robot can become part of a smart home ecosystem, performing duties such as cleaning, delivering items, and monitoring room conditions. In this footage, you are seeing the very first steps of one of the most unusual robots named Cosmo. It is not just an experimental platform. It is a robot with character, with inertia, with a future on the silver screen. This very robot has already taken part in the filming of the feature movie The Electric State, where it became part of a futuristic world balancing between reality and fiction. Cosmo went through early trials fine-tuning its balance and learning to walk across surfaces where ordinary robots would give up. Its gait is not clumsy, but eerily natural, and although it cannot yet speak or carry trays, prototypes like this are becoming the foundation for the robots of the future, the ones that will be used in movies, on battlefields, in rescue missions, and even in space. Interestingly, Cosmo did not just appear on camera in a film where reality and technology merged into a single picture. Cosmo became a full part of the script. Its movements were not animated. They were real. On the set, it interacted with live actors, walked through the scenery, and everything you will see in scenes featuring it was not created in a computer but captured on camera. The humanoid robot Noetics N2 from the Chinese company Noetics Robotics also made an appearance at the ZGC 2025 exhibition, showcasing its impressive capabilities, standing at 1 meter and 20 centimeters tall and weighing around 30 kilograms. This robot is capable of performing flawless backflips, as well as running and jumping. To achieve such agility, the developers strategically relocated the heavier joints closer to the robot's center of mass, reducing limb inertia and improving balance during acrobatic movements. Noetics N2 is equipped with 18 degrees of freedom, providing it with excellent flexibility and maneuverability. The robot can reach speeds of up to 3.5 meters per second. For spatial awareness, it uses 2 depth-sensing cameras, while a sophisticated control algorithm ensures precise coordination of movements. The robot is expected to enter mass production at a price of approximately 39,000 Chinese yuan, which is roughly 5,500 United States dollars. At the Future of Life Pavilion, visitors were able to witness interactions between realistic humanoid robots created by Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro, one of the leading experts in the world on androids. The robots showcased in the exhibit are striking in their realism. They have intricately crafted skin, expressive facial features, lively gestures, and natural eye movements. Many of them engage in conversations, react to human behavior, and participate in everyday life scenarios, such as in home or office settings. Particular attention was drawn to the male and female androids, which are nearly indistinguishable from humans. At first glance, they sit at tables, exchange remarks, listen to conversations, and express emotions, creating a truly captivating feeling of a future where humans and machines coexist side by side. The project is not only aimed at showcasing technological progress, but also at provoking thoughts about the boundaries of consciousness, the social integration of robotic machines, and the evolution of human perception. The Pavilion became one of the most popular and talked about areas at the Osaka Kansai Expo 2025, vividly demonstrating how technology could become a part of everyday life in the coming decades. Before you is a new, unique autonomous delivery robot developed by the company Ryvar, representing an advanced solution for the last-mile delivery stage from the distribution center to the recipient's doorstep. One of the key features of the robot is its unique wheel-leg architecture, which provides high maneuverability and the ability to overcome various obstacles in urban environments. This design allows it to efficiently navigate sidewalks, building entrances, and even staircases, ensuring parcel delivery directly to the recipient's door. The robot is equipped with advanced sensors and an artificial intelligence system allowing it to move safely and autonomously along its route, avoiding obstacles and adapting to changing environmental conditions. It is capable of independently determining the optimal path and adjusting it in real time, ensuring timely and precise delivery. The implementation of these robots is aimed at increasing the efficiency and sustainability of logistics processes, reducing the workload on couriers and lowering the company's carbon footprint. A realistic humanoid robot designed to recreate the image of the famous Japanese writer Natsum Soski was also presented at the exhibition. The robot is capable of reproducing facial expressions, gestures, and speech characteristic of Soski, thanks to advanced robotics and artificial intelligence technologies. It was created to bring Japan's literary heritage to life and give visitors the opportunity to interact with a revived literary classic. Historical photographs and descriptions were used to shape the robot's appearance, while its behavior and manner of speaking were reconstructed based on archived recordings, letters, and diaries written by Soski himself. At the exhibition, the android not only read texts, but also engaged in conversations with visitors, answering questions about his life, creative work, and the era in which he lived. That wraps up this week's AI Robot Update, and honestly, every week feels more like science fiction turning into reality. With robots evolving faster than ever, the line between human and machine is starting to blur. We'll be tracking every mind-blowing moment, so make sure you're following along. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.